Hi, I'm Phil Larimore, lead instructor with Box 1971, where we're changing the culture of the fire service one fireman at a time. This is video number 2 out of I don't know how many more to come. I'm putting together some videos here at Box 1971 concerning the standpipe kit and various ways to hook up on the hook up on the floor below the fire floor and remedy hookup problems. So we're going to talk about today roughly half of the tools that I recommend that you carry inside your standpipe kit. So let's look inside. Let's see what we got here. Number 1, when you go to hook up, you're going to have various hookup problems, and we'll talk about those later. One of the problems that you may have is missing wheel. Always carry a spare wheel. Carry a spare wheel. Fire's on the 39th floor, you get to the 38th floor, and you get all the way up there and realize you don't have a wheel. Carry a spare wheel. Number 1. Number 2, you may have problems getting the caps off of the standpipe when you get there, the discharge valve. Carry a hammer. The hammer may also be used if you need to turn the wheel. The wheel does not turn, and you can attach a leverage bar and strike the leverage bar with your hammer to get the wheel to turn. What have we got here? We've got a wire brush of some sort. Wire brushes are good because sometimes, especially in newer buildings that were recently constructed, you may have some shoddy workmanship, and there has been dry rock, sheetrock, plaster, concrete, or even excessive paint on the threads, disallowing you to make a connection, and that's where the brush comes in. You can scrape off that excess of junk to facilitate making your connection. Carry various types of wrenches. I carry your standard spanners. I carry a pair of channel lock pliers. You can use these to connect to the wheel. Use it as a leverage bar in turning the wheel. I also carry your standard Stilson, monkey wrench, pipe wrench, whatever you call it in your department. Okay, the next thing is old school right here. A lot of your high-rise buildings were built a long time ago, and they still have the old lug type of caps and connections. So you might need this as well. Okay, one more thing, elbow. The valve, the discharge valve on that standpipe may be very close to a wall, and you need to get that line away from the pipe, get that line away from the wall, and that's where the elbow comes in handy. Okay, the final thing for today's video is screwdrivers. This really long screwdriver is great. Right before you make your connection, always look up inside that valve. Of course, we're always going to flush the valve to get all the trash that's potentially up inside of it out. But there may be some trash in there that you can't get out. That's where the long screwdriver comes in. Get up inside there and get that trash out. Phillips head and flathead I carry. These are also good for disconnecting or fully opening any pressure reducing devices on that discharge outlet that you cannot remove. So in closing, as always, be safe, have fun, and train hard.